Hi, engineers. Today, we are looking at a QA engineer resume that actually gets interviews. Not a pretty template. A real, readable resume that could land you in front of companies like Apple. Stay to the end, because I will tell you the 3 things that kill even a strong QA resume, and you might have one of them right now. Let's start from the top. The header is clean. Name on its own line. Right under it, the role you want, for example, Senior QA Engineer. Then one line with city, email, phone, LinkedIn, and maybe GitHub if you have automation work. All in normal text. Nothing hidden in headers or footers. This is good because ATS can read it, and a recruiter can copy and paste it. That is what we want. Now the summary. This one is strong. It says ISTQB certified. It says 5+ years. It says web and mobile. And it says UI, API, performance, and exploratory. That already tells the reader which bucket you belong to. It also mentions iOS and test flight, which are not on every QA resume. That is a small signal that this person tested real apps, not just a website with 3 buttons. I like the part about, I take ownership of software quality. You can keep that. If you want to make it even tighter, keep one impact sentence about stability on high-traffic products. Hiring managers like to see that you understand risk. Now the skills section. This is one of the best parts. Everything is grouped. Automation tools together. Testing types together. API tools together. Platforms together. That makes it scannable. Cypress, Selenium, JavaScript, TypeScript, Postman, Swagger, JMeter, SQL, Jira, Browser Stack. That is a very modern QA stack. My only tweak. If the job is automation heavy, move automation and programming to the top of the skills list. Recruiters look at the first few lines, and if they see Cypress and JavaScript right away, you win that first glance. Let's go to experience. This is where this resume sells itself. First job, Senior QA Engineer. A long period in one company. That looks stable. The first bullet says reduced regression testing from 10 days to 3. That is a perfect QA bullet. It has a problem. It has an action. It has a result. Keep bullets like that. The rest of the bullets cover API testing, mobile testing, exploratory testing, performance testing, CI and CD, documentation, and mentoring. That tells the reader this person did not only follow test cases. This person helped shape the quality process. Notice the tools. Cypress running in GitHub Actions. Postman and Swagger for API coverage. Splunk for monitoring. JMeter for performance. That is exactly what a lot of teams want right now. A QA who can test and also plug into the pipeline. If you have these skills but they are sitting lower in your resume, move them up into the bullets like this. The second role, QA Automation Engineer, is short, but it supports the story. It shows more Cypress. It shows that regression became faster because of automation. It shows that this person worked in sprints and joint planning. That tells the hiring manager you know how to work inside the SDLC, not outside of it. The early role shows mobile and 3D testing, and even AR. That is a bonus. It makes you look flexible. It says you can test something that is not just forms and buttons. Certifications and education at the bottom. Short. Verifiable. ISTQB is fine. A bachelor's is fine. Nothing extra. So what should you copy from this resume? First, clean header and single column layout. Second, a summary that says what you test, on what platforms, and what impact you bring. Third, skills in groups, not in one long wall. Fourth, bullets that start with a verb and end with a result. Fifth, modern tools for QA and automation are written in the experience section, not only in skills. And now the part 1 told you to wait for. 3 things to avoid. Number 1, do not write tested web app or responsible for testing. That does not say anything. Say what changed because you tested. Faster regression. Fewer customer bugs. Better coverage. Number 2, do not list every tool you have ever seen. 10 messengers. 7 bug trackers. 4 AI tools. That looks noisy. Keep the ones that match the job. Number 3, do not hide automation. If you know Cypress or Selenium or Postman, show it in the bullets where real work happened. That is what moves you from manual only to QA automation or SDET. That is it. This is what a hireable QA resume sounds like. Clean the top section. Clear summary. Group skills. Impact-based bullets. If your current resume is just a list of tasks, rewrite it using this structure, and you will get more callbacks. Now you're 1% smarter. The cheat code is consistency So keep boosting your brain. Make it your daily routine, and you will nail your next interview. Same rhythm tomorrow at CodeCrack Interviews.